Hello, how are you, Amanda, lip artist? We're gonna structure the snot out of our lips. I love structuring my lips, and I've been doing this with the new endpoint brush, and I love it. This end I use for eyeliner, so this dark black or blue, not even sure what color is on there, but it's dark, is not for my lips. We're gonna use the other end that looks exactly the same, and we're gonna use this to structure our lips. So I'm just gonna wipe it off just a little bit because it has some lip liner color on it, and we're not gonna structure with that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna work with the palette we already have. So I've done my makeup, and I'm gonna go into my contour here. This is Olive, and I'm gonna use this. I'm just gonna swirl some circles, all right? And we're gonna work with the kissy face of our lips. And we're going to outer line the fishy face part, okay? So we're just gonna outer line it, and you're gonna see a difference right away. I have pictures from yesterday of just normal lips. I didn't take a time picture, so we're gonna use yesterday's, okay? And then I'm gonna go right here in the middle. This is great if you want fuller lips, but you're not wanting to go and do injections or anything. This is also great if you have straw lines or smoker lines, whatever you wanna call them. I like calling them straw lines because smoker lines just doesn't sound as appealing. But if you have those lines, having a good base of density around your lips will help if you're using oils or glosses from bleeding or heavy, thick lipsticks. All right, going, woo, using my modular palette, and it kind of got a little squirrely. We're gonna go in, swirl it again, and we're gonna outer line the fishy face on the bottom. And I like to make mine a little thick. So again, just outer lining, and then I make it thicker right here, kind of like a soul patch, okay? This is a lady soul patch, and boom. I did bring it up right here. I don't know if I mentioned it, who knows, but I do like to accentuate my Cupid's bow. But do you see the way that this has already fattened up my lip? I have my father's lips, and this just fattened up my lips. And I'm gonna take and I'm gonna add a pucker. Now you can outer line all the way around, and it gives you fullness all the way around. I like things tidy. Maybe not my house, but my lips are tidy, okay? So we're gonna go into our brightening highlight, and we're gonna do that greater than alligator, you know, with math. And we're gonna go outside of that contour and then meet the corner. Outside of the contour and meet the corner. This is creating the pucker. You could already see it without me even blending it out yet. Grabbing that, going outside of the contour, and then meeting the corner. Same thing down here, up. Okay? This is where I just start using my fingers, and I start tapping out my brightening first. And I'm pushing this in towards my lips here because if you have maturing lips, I'm 44, and we have maturing lips, you have 2 lip lines. Go grab a mirror, okay? And take a look, and right here you'll have your natural lip line, and then you have another one right inside of it. We're covering that outside one, okay? I'm gonna take, where's my brush? I have a little bit of brightening left. I'm gonna go here and here. And this is just gonna highlight the little peaks, and then I'm gonna just tap out and smash that contour, okay? Just tapping it out, okay? Work with it. And my lips already look more structured, and it almost looks like they have a curl, okay? But it's just contour. Okay, next key thing, matte. Matte lip liner. I'm gonna readjust myself here. I've been sitting for a while. Okay, on the bottom layer of my modular, get a modular palette, they're so handy. I'm gonna go into my favorite color, Renaissance, for my lip liner. It's dense and helps with those straw lines. So we're gonna swirl that on, and I'm gonna line my upper lip. I always start on the outside and then work my way up and over, okay? Up, around, and down. I don't mind going onto my lip a little here. It's gonna help with that structuring thing. Again, outer corner, up, over, down. And I go to the edge without going over. You can always tell when somebody outer lines their lips. So just shadow that area instead of lining that area, okay? Let them work together and you'll have a better result. Okay, remember that double lip line I was telling you about? I need a mirror. Okay, we're gonna follow, you have your outer lip line. We're gonna go to that inner lip line. Okay, so you're gonna need to open your mouth. I always hate this part. And you're gonna go in that inner lip line and then touch your lip. practice. This is going to give you lift, and it's going to give you structure. It's going to snatch your lips, okay? If you follow that outer lip line, it's going to give you that saggy, maturing lip, and it's going to help. It's going to accentuate. We all have fall, okay? I've got fall here. This will help. I mean, I have this, when you have marionette lines, I'm starting to get my own marionette lines. Yay me. But when I use that inner lip line, it gives my lip a little extra lift. And all we want in our whole life, our boobs, our butts, and our faces to go up, okay? Nothing to go down. No trend is ever saggy boobs, saggy butts, saggy face. So everything is lift. The eyeshadows lift, the eyeliner adds lift, contour, lip liner, okay? So we're taking that and we're going to that inner lip line and then meet the lip at that fishy area, okay? So if it goes in, you're going to that inner lip line and then pop it onto your lip, okay? Go to the edge in the middle, the edge, not over, okay? Now I'm gonna go in with my cheek color, which is Hollywood. I'm just gonna use my finger, it's just easier. And we're gonna work that into the middle. I prefer, if you want a fuller lip, I know a lot of people say it's adding gloss. I disagree. I think adding a nice contrasting lip color and then buffing it into your lip liner is gonna do it. If you wanna add any hydration, I suggest an oil over a gloss. That might be an age thing too. The Gen X in me, I'm not a big glosser. I don't like glosses. They're just not for me. I've used them and I always go back to lipsticks. I try to love them. They are really convenient. All right, so popping that pink on and working, Renaissance goes with every color. Madrid, Frenchy, pinks, dahlias, all the colors. Renaissance goes with all of them, all right? Buff it into your lip line. We don't want to be 1994 here with the extra dark outer lip liner. Ooh, ooh, there's barking. My husband must be home. You go. Whoa, whoa. Hear me talk to my dog. Okay, that's my lip. But you see the way, Hugo! No, sir. There we go, I think. Okay, but you see the way my lips have that natural fullness? It looks like I went and I got myself injected. I have not. If you want to add hydration, get yourself a Seint lip gloss. Not gloss, oil. Rethink that one. I like their oils. They're hydrating. They're really great for at night. I always keep one in my car. I always keep one in my poolside bag because if you're going somewhere where there's a pool, you know it's hot and you can't take your Tims because they'll melt. Get yourself the lip oils. You can use your points and you can get the birthday oil, which is somewhere. It's in here. The birthday oil, it has a little bit of iridescence in it. Really, I almost feel like it flushes your lips up a bit. I love it. My favorite though is chai. I didn't think I would love it the way that I do, but I do. And I just will pop that on just for a little bit of hydration, but it doesn't gloss up. It's like adding a really good chapstick. But this is how I give myself fuller lips without the injections. Okay, I'm gonna go finish my face. I think everything looks better when you've got brows and mascara on, so I'm gonna go do that now. Have a great day.